In a nutshell, maybe just talk a little about more what ethics and values mean, particularly in this world of technology and innovation. And, in the past, I think people kind of, to your point, had excluded those perhaps. Let's just
Hmm.
go make stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's disrupt, the world the way things have always been. And along the way, we found, some unintended consequences. So, talk about ethics and values and just what that means in this world of tech and innovation.
And that is such a great point, David. So I'll take you guys back to 2003. All of you, sorry, not just guys. I'm assuming there's a lot more people listening than just you and me. So in 2003, after I finished my undergrad, my dad came to visit me from Mumbai, and we went to New York just to sort of celebrate my graduation. And we got down from those nice double-decker buses at Times Square, and I looked at the ticker and I saw all these amazing names: Intel, Microsoft. And those companies would not typically at the time go to the Midwest to hire where I got my undergrad from. So I told my dad, one day I'll work for a company that's on the NASDAQ ticker. And even a cursory look at my resume will show that I've done that. But it's kind of weird because when I've actually gotten those names on my resume, we're in the middle of this heavy techlash where when Bernie Sanders and Steve Bannon both agree that big tech is bad, that's a problem. Like when you've unified those two, it's a moment in our history. So I think ethics is extremely important because I feel like when big tech makes changes to people's lives, when we disrupt people's lives, when the waves of change that we unleash wipe away the lines of community and clan, they change people's lives in a way that we don't fully appreciate. When I was in the debate team at Truman State, like almost 2 decades ago, we used to drive through these small Midwestern towns with shuttered storefronts, abandoned town squares, where the only jobs in a lot of those communities were at the hotel or the gas station. That's a problem. When the tech industry creates a lot of wealth without creating a lot of work, that's an ethical problem. Because at the end of the day, we exist to serve society, not the other way around. So I kind of feel like we are now increasingly talking about how do we build products that are more ethical? How do we handle data correctly? How do we build transparency in as part of our culture? How do we make sure that we create jobs for people without the hands-on tech coding skills that we need on day one? That's an important conversation to have because remember, these people buy our products. Like when we talk about ethics, we're not doing anybody any favors here. We're not becoming magnanimous. We are essentially serving the same communities that have purchased our products, pumped up our stock prices, although not so much lately with the stock market. But in general, it is important for us to give back to the community because without that community, there will not be anybody out there to buy our products in the long run. So I think ethics are not just the right thing to do, they're an important thing for us to do as part of our overall location in this macroeconomic society.